famous scientists in the world. In 1879, I was born in a small town called Ulm in Germany. Since it was a quiet town, I really didn't have an interesting childhood. A couple years later, my dad gave me a compass. It was really fascinating. I always wondered why the needle or arrow always pointed north. But then a friend named Max Talbot told me how Earth's magnetic field made it point north. I knew that physics was the best subject for me, and I should always practice it. Then my mom enrolled me in violin. I hated violin. It didn't fit me that well, but as I grew older, I actually seemed to like classical music. But that's too far ahead. When I became 16, my parents moved to Italy. But since I was 16, I couldn't go with them. But until when I finished high school, they moved to Switzerland. And then I enrolled in college. When I finished college, I earned a PhD in physics. I earned a master's degree in physics, but I didn't earn a PhD. I kept thinking and questioning myself about what I should write about a PhD, and I kept sending in papers, but they never gave me a PhD. But then finally, I earned a PhD. I think it was the 5th paper, and I earned a PhD. When I finished college, a little bit before World War II, I earned the Nobel Prize, and it was really good, and it was really amazing. And a Nobel Prize is what every scientist wants, and it's the best thing they could have. And I really didn't mind this, but for some reason I earned it for my theory of the photoelectric effect, but even though I thought it was for the theory of the general relativity. You might also know me for a famous formula known as E equals mc squared. It stands for energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. Then war broke out. Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, and the Nazis killed Jewish people. Even though I hated war and I never liked people dying, I was involved in Manhattan Project, which was where they were gonna bomb Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. But if they didn't bomb it, the war would just keep going on. So the Nazis killed lots of my parents, so it was really tragic and it was sad. And lots of my family members. Even with all those tragedies, I still remained happy and calm and cheerful. Then, sadly, I died in New Jersey in 1955. Though I was dead, my theories still influence lives around the world to this day. For example, I was named the Person of the Century on the Time magazine. It's pretty cool for people to recognize me as a really great scientist. Thank you for having me.
That is for sure. Can we have a big round of applause for all our students? Didn't they do an amazing job?